Alright, so welcome to another tutorial video, guys, and in today's video I'll be discussing a little bit about phrase mixing and also how it is not really important that you start the song at the right beat, or at the phrase, the start of the right phrase, or aligning the beat at the phrase start or something like that. So if you have seen any of our previous videos, I have spoken a lot about phrase mixing and starting at the right point. What do I mean by starting at the right point is again very simple. So let's say I'm just going to load two songs over here, which is Kornachidi and oh yeah, oh, wait, oh, Kuriya shared, yeah, two different songs. So again, what exactly phrase mixing is? Usually you identify different phrases in the song, different sections, and how long those phrases are, and you start the song when that phrase is starting. So while in the songs, when the drop starts, you start the intro with the first beat of the intro. That's like your typical way of DJing, right? Now, again, it's not always necessary that you start the beat at the first, you start the song at the first beat of the phrase. If in case you miss it also, you can start even after one bar or after two bars. So I'll show you a couple of examples what exactly phrase mixing is. So I forwarded this to the third phrase. I'm starting it from the third phrase of the song. That's from 17th bar, which sounds like this. Shit, it's too loud. Yeah, it's still too loud, but okay. Now, and I'm going to start this at the drop of this song. So this is a chorus drop which is playing on. If you've seen any of a previous video, I've explained what is the difference between a chorus drop and the main drop, right? So I'm just going to start this from here. Yeah. Now the main drop is going to come. I'm going to start now. So I've aligned the phrases properly on beat, doing the beat matching. Yeah. Now I went from one song to another song in a flow. There was no point where it felt like it was two different songs. It just still felt like one single song. Even though they are they are very out of key. They are not in the same key also. That's why I selected these two tracks. Even if it is out of key, we can still mix songs smoothly and keep the flow going on. As in, when this song's energy finished, drop finish, we went into the other song's main energetic part of the song. Okay. Now the same thing I'm going to do, but this time I'm not going to start it from the drop's first beat over here. I'm going to start like a bar or 2 bars late, or let's do 2.5 bars late. So I've started at a random point. Now my main focus is and now again I'm into this song. So now the major difference what was there from the first transition and the second transition was, of course, I've started it 2.5 beats late. This song, Kornachdi, I've started 2.5 bars late. But still, I did the transition. It still sounded good because I did not let the vocals or the second section of this song come into the mix or be heard to the audience, or the main being heard to the master speakers. So what exactly happens if I would have let it go? If I would have played even a bar or 2-3 beats also. Now this line would have started, and if this line is started and if I try to cut this line and start pushing this song in, it would sound so horribly bad. So if a rookie DJ is playing, that's how we can identify between a rookie DJ and a pro DJ. Okay, so now if I do the same thing again, I need to forward a bit more. Now see what's going to happen. You see, the lyrics of this song started, and then in between I kind of cut it off, and then I started pushing this song in. So it felt very clear that I was mixing two different songs. So from the first transition to second transition to third transition, you see the difference, right? The timing when you pull down the volume of the song, which is already playing out, once that section finishes and I'm starting the other section in, right? So it is very important that you have an understanding. You cannot keep both of them playing. You cannot let two vocals clash. That is the most important aspect over here. Again, I'm going to reiterate all of the things which I've said. When this drop is starting, it is not always necessary that you start the next song or the next wherever you want to start it from the first beat of that phrase. Even if you're a bar late or 2 bars late, even 3 bars late, you can still start the song and mix it in, but you have to mix it in before this song goes into the next part. As in, once this 8 bars, whatever this is from here, from my G marker, if I go, it's going to be 8 bars. I'll show you. So let me just pull it down a little. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And then the vocals are again coming in from here. The lyrics of the second part of the song is going to start from here. So you can play this 8 bars, and when this section is about to start, even if you started something like this, okay, you pull down the volume, or you do the transition, cut the bass, cut the mids and highs a little, and then start pulling down the volume, and you get this first song into more focus. Like Kon Nachdi should be coming into the focus, and this should start going into the back end before this lyrics come in. Like in this 8th bar is where you do the most of the transition. So this is what I mean. So even if you are late by 1, 2, 3 bars, or like 4th bar you're starting, right? Even if you're late, if you do the transition right, you can still continue with this intro and still make it bit sound a little off, but only for like 2 to 3 seconds, because like 4 bars, right? So it should be around, if I'm not wrong, let me just see the time reference. 1, yeah, so 5 seconds of a difference. So in 5 seconds, if you go back to the again important section, after this 5 seconds, you're going into the lyrical section, which again everyone knows, something which is relatable and everyone can quickly grasp to this song. Right, this is a very relatable song which everyone knows, so you can quickly grasp the attention back of the audience with this song. So that is what it is. So I'll again do the 2 transitions. First is again I'm doing it from the when the beat comes in. This is the first transition, the normal way of phrase mixing. And now we are into this song. Now, let's say the same thing if I am a bar or 2 bars late. Okay, it's the same thing I'm going to do. Now this is going to vocal, right? Now we are into the other song. It was odd for like 2 or 3 seconds, but then we quickly went into the other song, and the audience attention again went back to the new song, which is it. But if you would have let this song played even for a little bit seconds, right? Like for example, if you would have let this played a little bit more and then cut this out, it would have sounded horribly wrong. Like it would have sounded clearly that you're just a rookie DJ just trying to mix volume doing up and down like this. So phrase mixing is not always should be on point, but you need to have an understanding of phrases, where each section is going to end, and how you can use that understanding of those phrases and then mix into the other song. The important section is, do not clash 2 vocals. Make sure that one section of the vocal finishes, or one section of a song finishes. You go into the next section, which is again relatable and which is more people can quickly recognize into. If you go into a section which is going to be like something like this, let's say I'm not going to be doing this, but let's assume usually what happens after intro, we go into a break, where again let's imagine after this finishes, right? So now how slowly I've broken the energy down, and again slowly it is starting. You see how much of a difference it makes when I started it from a song which is carrying the energy. From this section to this section, when I went, it is carrying the energy, it is carrying the flow of the mix. It doesn't feel like you're changing the song. It doesn't feel like you're it's a different vibe of a song. Both of the songs are in a similar vibe. They are gelling well with each other, and that is why it is sounding good. Even though they are in off key, this is in D minor and this is in E minor, still it works well. If they are in same key, it will sound even more better when you do this kind of transitions with phrases and all. All right, I hope this video made sense. Basically what I'm trying to tell is, phrase mixing, you can always let me reiterate that it's not always necessary that you have to be on point, in the sense you have to start at the first beat of the phrase itself. Even if you are late, start the song, start mixing in, and then go ahead. Mistakes happen sometimes. While you're DJing live also, you might get distracted, some or the other thing might come in, and you could start a bar late or 2 bars late, but still you should confidently just mix in and out of the song. Do not make it so obvious for everyone ki you did a mistake. You just mix in and out of the song confidently, and it should be done. All right, if you have any questions, or if you did not understand what phrases are, if you don't know what exactly I'm talking about with the sections and everything, probably refer back to the previous video which I uploaded about different sections of the song and remix versions of commercial remixes song. What are the different sections: intro, break, chorus, chorus drop, main drop, build ups, and all the other jazz. And if you want to learn more about DJing and if you want to improve your skills and understand more, then you can always join our online classes as well as offline classes. Online classes from any part of the world, offline classes from Hyderabad. And yeah, uh, if you have any questions or any doubts, just comment down below and you subscribe to our channel as well. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing.